Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon. I'm in my kitchen. I gotta show you guys something. Alright. The fuck is that? A fucking pink knife? A bodybuilder? A pink knife? Oh wait. Dogs ain't like that. Hey! Where's that pink knife? Whose pink knife is that? Is that your pink knife? Is that your pink knife? You motherfucker. I'll get you. I'll get you. Anyways, just kind of busting your all's chops. Yes, I have a pink knife, but you can also see I have, I guess that you consider that turquoise. Ooh, purple, that's fancy. There's a green one in here, and that is a knife too. It just comes with its own sheath. Another bluish one, and a red one. Again, you can see that in there. So, I have many different colored knives, not just pink. So you guys can take your pick. Just the pink one works the best I've found all around. I'm sure all these other ones, they're color-coded, I think, based off what they're supposed to be used for. But, last time I checked, I just make YouTube videos for fun about lifting and some food. I'm not actually a chef, so I don't know what the hell they're supposed to do. But these are carbon stainless steel. They cut really well. I do have some actual knives in the butcher block over here. These things either suck really, really bad, which could be true, or the other ones are just really, really good. I don't know. And you will see a Grey Goose bottle there. I just point that out because I've been watching a lot of other videos when people do stuff in their kitchen, and if someone has a bottle of booze out, no matter if it's shown for just a split second in the background, in the shadows, you guys always find it. So yes, there's Grey Goose up there. You'll actually see there's a bunch of booze up there too. You can probably tell that we like Jack Daniels. But yes, I have a pink knife. It's just funny because I've been using this thing for years and you guys have never mentioned it. But it works pretty well and it'll cut you. It'll cut you all the same. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon, and today's video is to address some concerns that you guys had over my latest post, which was regarding my lower body power day. So whenever I put up these kind of videos, meaning lower body power days, many of you will have noticed by now that I do squats followed by deadlifts. And as part of this, many of you were so kind enough to point out that my deadlifting numbers were actually very similar to my squatting ones, which has raised the question and the concern, Brandon, why are you squatting and deadlifting the same weight? What the hell is wrong with you, you pussy? At least, maybe that's how I read into it. It's probably not the tone you guys intend. But with this, it's something that I answer each time I post a video doing this because you are right. When I do deadlifts on these days, my numbers aren't too far off from what I'm using for squatting. So what the hell is going on? I figured this was an easy enough topic to make a video on, as well as you guys ask and comment enough and I answer you, but it doesn't seem to answer all your questions as you guys continue to post this. So I figured I'd go ahead and do it in video format. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for your concern about my deadlifts not being as good as you think they should be. So thank you. But in all seriousness, I don't take offense to that. I don't mind answering it, but it just gets redundant for me to continue to answer the same questions and comments over and over again, especially when somebody a couple posts before mentioned it as well. Now, I know it's very unrealistic on my behalf to really assume you're going to read everybody else's comments and my responses, so hopefully this video will kind of quell some of those inquiries. Now, as far as that goes, squatting and deadlifting, as I'm sure many of you who do them know that they seriously kick your ass. They are tough lifts. They're main compound movements. They take a lot of recruitment from your muscles, a lot of energy, and they kick your ass. That's true. I don't think anyone will really argue that. Add that onto the fact that I'm using very heavy weights for myself, so maybe 80 to 90% of my projected 1 rep max, and compound that with the fact that I'm not just doing these on separate days. I mean, given them alone in a routine, heavy squats or heavy deadlifts are very taxing on the body, but when you do them consecutively on the same day, within a short time frame, they are brutal. They really hammer your system. They really hit your posterior chain a lot. So it's not very realistic to assume that I'm going to be pulling my highest deadlift numbers when I'm going very heavy on squats beforehand. And this is something that I've talked about before. I understand that my deadlift numbers aren't probably where they would be if I were to do them by themselves or even put them before squats, but I'm okay with that. The fact that I'm really hammering myself and kicking my own ass, so to say, with squats followed by deadlift,
I understand the fact that I will have to drop the weights on my deadlifts. However, that being the case, when I do prioritize deadlifts in my routine, or when I do put them on their own separate day, I have a feeling, and I will show you guys that, the fact that this will pay off and I'll actually be able to pull more weight. Now, the same thing is true any other time you guys do a heavy exercise followed by a second heavy exercise. Chances are your numbers won't be the same as they would be if you were to have done that second exercise first. So it's just common sense. I know sometimes you guys, maybe you don't know this, or maybe you're just wondering why it is what it is, but typically you will find your deadlift should be your best lift, followed by your squat, followed by your bench. That's typically how the progression goes. So I appreciate your concern. Hopefully that answers some questions for you guys. And in the meantime, stay big.